Did you know that astronauts struggle to communicate nonverbally because the lack of gravity makes their faces puffy and hard to read? Or that Botox can help with depression not by smoothing wrinkles, but by preventing frowns? Or that a common come here gesture in the US is considered rude enough to get you arrested in the Philippines? Emotions and how we express them are powerful and sometimes strange. They're not just fleeting feelings, they affect our health and even the well-being of those around us. Research shows that people with a positive mindset often live longer and happier lives. Meanwhile, difficult emotions like fear and anger are closely linked to stress, which, when left unchecked, can be extremely harmful. To gain control over emotions, we first need to understand them. Most of us are better than we think at reading emotions through facial expressions. Psychologist Paul Ekman and others believe facial expressions are universal across cultures. These expressions don't just show emotion, they can influence it too. According to the facial feedback hypothesis, smiling can improve your mood, while frowning can bring you down. This idea even supports findings that Botox can reduce depression by limiting the ability to frown. Introverts are generally better at reading others' emotions, while extroverts are better at expressing them. Cultural differences also play a big role in how we interpret gestures and expressions. For instance, a thumbs up may be positive in one country but offensive in another. Emotions go beyond gestures, they're deeply tied to our conscious experiences. Psychologist Carol Izard identified 10 basic emotions: joy, surprise, sadness, anger, disgust, contempt, shame, fear, guilt, and interest/excitement. Others suggest adding emotions like pride and love, though some believe these are combinations of the core 10. Some psychologists use a two-dimensional model to describe emotions, based on valence, positive or negative feelings, and arousal, high or low energy. For example, feeling elated means high arousal and positive valence, while depression combines low arousal with negative valence. These emotional dimensions influence both mental and physical health. Chronic anger and depression can increase the risk of health issues, while positive emotions tend to promote well-being. Fortunately, we're usually better at bouncing back from bad moods than we think. Stress, although not technically an emotion, is a response to events we see as threatening or challenging. It can be triggered by major life events, everyday hassles, or unpredictable disasters. Short-term stress can be helpful. It focuses attention, boosts immunity, and prepares the body for action. However, chronic stress can wreak havoc on the body by disrupting systems regulated by the autonomic nervous system, including digestion and cardiovascular functions. Stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol prepare us for emergencies, but when stress is prolonged, it can cause problems like heart disease, high cholesterol, and digestive issues. This is due in part to reduced liver function and the body's diversion of energy away from essential organs. People with conditions like PTSD are also at increased risk for physical illness. Pessimism and depression, closely related to stress, have also been linked to health problems. Optimistic and emotionally positive people tend to live longer, though it's unclear whether that's due to behavior, social support, or biological factors like inflammation caused by stress. In summary, while stress doesn't directly cause disease, it's closely tied to it. Understanding and managing our emotions and stress responses is key to living a healthier life. So take a breath, acknowledge your feelings, and try not to let them take over.